The UPX podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland property experts, baby, UPX. The name's Big Malls.
Wow, technical difficulties. Welcome.
Oh my goodness.
Ran out of time. Welcome
It was just about to get good.
It was. But anyway, welcome to the Upland Property Experts. I am your host, Too Stupid to Win. And as always, I'm joined by ThankMeLater, who is sad that I cut the intro short. So it's been 2 weeks now that I've done it manually. I just haven't had a chance to edit it down to our intro and outro. But
yeah,
I'll get it.
I mean, you might be used to 20 seconds being enough, but some of us like to enjoy it a little bit longer.
Hey, some people say that the 30 seconds is too long. So, the 20 seconds might be good enough.
Well, you definitely cater to that audience, don't you?
Well, you never know. Sure. This is episode 151. Glad that people are joining us for us. A lot of stuff to talk about. They always drop. It seems like they're dropping the big announcements the day after the podcast now. So, there was changes to Spark, to treasure hunting and all that being announced that will be rolling out soon. We'll talk about that. We have another city release. I want to call it, what do we want to call these? Micro releases? Because they're even smaller than mini releases. They're just small fractions of the cities.
I would say initial city offering.
Okay.
ICO. It's an ICO.
Oh, look at that.
No one uses ICO for anything, right? We can
not at all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
a lot
initial
of people use
city
it.
offering.
A lot of people
That's how
use
I would
it.
classify it.
But yeah. So we got a initial city offering for 2 cities that we'll talk about. And then they had the fire drill going on. And what else did we have there? Oh, they sold cars. If you weren't paying attention, they sold more cars today. And the Series 2 premiered. It was the first time you had the opportunity. Mints 4 through 30 were sold today.
Yeah, so the Series 2, those look pretty cool, honestly. I know it's like a sedan, but it mirrors a lot of these new like mid-size coupe SUVs. Which is cool. Honestly, I really like it. I like that body style a lot. So
yeah, that is a nice body style. Did you get any? Were you in line for any? Well, we can talk about it when we get there.
yeah, let's talk about it when we get there.
Yeah. And then, as always, we got the secondary market update, and we'll get a UPX World update too, because you guys keep.
Oh yeah, somebody going to come and update you on that?
Yeah, I know a guy.
Oh, you just expect me to have to just keep pumping out content for it, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds good. We can definitely do that.
Sounds good. I'm glad you're here to support. Glad you are here to support.
Always.
All right, we'll jump right into that. Market update, September 22nd. All right, top 10 city floors in Upland. I call it a pretty stable week. Nothing really crazy, but Los Angeles is breaking into the top 10. They used to be one of the bottom 5 city floors, and now they're cracking into the top 10 cities for the secondary market purchase prices.
Yeah, that really shouldn't surprise anybody. If you've been sleeping on LA, now is probably the wake-up call, especially for the floor. Like, that's definitely it's gonna continue in a big way, I think.
Absolutely. And then that was I was thinking, we talked last episode of me spinning off that other episode to get out of the doghouse. And one of my plans was, I'm like, oh, okay, I have enough UPX. I can buy a Bel Air property and then put it on the market and start getting myself halfway there. But then after the show, we got off we got off air, and then I went and picked up 2 Bones Balboa apartment complexes, and that took me under the ability to buy a Bel Air.
Well, it
Bel
sounds
Air
like you should
property.
probably just buy more Bones Balboa then.
I probably should.
I mean, that's honestly the best bet right now. Not financial advice, but that's what I would do.
Yeah, probably should have a good payoff in the long run. And then nothing really jumps off the screen from, your top 5 still stays the same with Manhattan, Rutherford, Santa Clara, San Francisco, and Bronx. Rutherford did come down under 60,000 again, so it started to retract into its 50,000 area zone that it plays at for a while. We'll see when the next ramp comes from the close-knit community of Rutherford. 30-day change. I'm pretty happy with this of where we've been.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's essentially flat. I mean, if you really look at it, I mean, those kind of percentages, I don't know, are they significant enough?
Not really.
No, which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is good, honestly. Like, considering where the market is, like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and there might be another rate hike by the Fed. Crypto's still in a slumber, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And then the 12-week change, if we go back to 3 months ago, June 30th was basically 3 months ago. Can you believe that?
Wow. No, I cannot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now
that's crazy.
Overall, we're down between 10 and 17%. In the UPX field, you got some bigger drops over in the US dollar, anywhere between 12 and 35%, but we're talking going from $8.47 to $5.50, $6.89, $4.50. So to me, that's not that big of a deal for those type of properties in those cities.
Yeah.
What are you clicking away at over there? You're kind of...
Oh, crap. Can you hear my click?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Upland's UPX markup percentage floor. Rutherford dropped under 500%. So deals are getting better. Still a little insane. The lowest marked up property is 430%. Bronx rounds out the top 10 at 108%. Cheapest property markups. Manhattan's under 5,000%. Rutherford at 1,291. Santa Clara at 1,005%. Nothing really super jumps out surprising to me. How about you?
No, looks like these same numbers.
Yeah, which is a stable market, which is a good market. I know other people.
Sorry,
like
I am like super distracted right now.
I know.
Well, the thing is, so I got this new sound thing, and so what you guys, I'm figuring out, like, I can play it now that I got these headsets, so I can listen to these sound effects, and it goes through my headset, but not through the stream. And so, like, here, like, I'll just play some so that way you can hear what I'm hearing.
Okay,
that was a bad one. Because I was looking for a good one for the segment. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, where's the man just saying money?
Money, 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 money.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyway, that's why I'm distracted, because I'm going through, and so I'm actually listening to
different sound clips.
Yeah. It's very fascinating. Like, it is, honestly, it's super fiddly to get all this stuff worked out, but it's kind of cool once you understand how it works. It actually works out pretty good. Like you just have to understand. It's just a pain in the butt to figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Bottom 5 city floors. Porto continues to dropped about 25%.
Porto plummeted. The headline should have been Porto plummets. Jeez.
Yeah. That is pretty bad.
That is pretty bad.
Yeah, 25% on UPX and 23.75% in US dollar floor. And then Nashville dropped about 14.27%. Other than that, Queens, Detroit, and Rio pretty stable. And Detroit's going to pop off, and everybody's going to be like, "How did I miss out these opportunities on Detroit?" But anyway.
Yeah, I think Detroit, Queens is another sleeper, honestly.
Yeah.
There is some insanely good nodes and communities in Queens. Like, I don't think, like, how many, is there just like a ton of properties there or something?
It's on the property available
Because it's
slide,
not sold out yet, right?
No, it's not sold out, and I mean it doesn't have the properties like Detroit and Los Angeles, but there's still I think we're in the 40,000s, high 40s, low 50s available in Queens.
I mean, that's still a lot.
Yeah.
For that market size.
Ooh. Yep. And this is the US dollar markup percentage floor. Los Angeles is flirting with almost 50%, which is so sad. Not financial advice, but a great way to get in and make huge profits. So definitely places you can take advantage of if you're looking to buy them for US dollars. These would be the cities that I would target.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, USD floor prices is where it's at for sure. Although, you know what though, like I say that outside of San Francisco, have you ever just like bought against the floor on anything?
Bought against the floor.
Like, yeah, just like gone in somewhere and just started buying up the floor.
Not really, because I'm just buying up undermints right now when I buy stuff.
Gotcha. So, well, undermint is, well, I guess undermint isn't necessarily the floor, is it?
No. No, because I'll pick up some properties that are 20, 30, 40,000 UPX, but they're like 90%. And really they're 85%, but I'm cheap. So I make sure that the 5% fee that I pay, it keeps it under 100%. So I kind of limit myself there too. So, but yeah, still, I'll get them 85 to 95% and be happy with it.
Gotcha. Yeah. The fact that, I mean, I guess, is that just like the new thing that everything is going to be under floor or under mint for non-collection, non kind of community areas in cities?
I think that might be a trend we'll see for a while until we see more utility in these major cities, more community building in these cities. Yes, we have our nodes. Yes, we have the development, but the functionality, I guess that's what I'm looking for, is once the functionality comes, then I think that's when we'll see that trend reverse on some cities, and then it might move to other cities until it's built up that way.
Yeah. So, but it, like you said, though, in order for it to get above, like to go into below mint, you really need a community or utility. Like, it's not just going to like randomly, right?
Right.
Wild.
Nice. Because Upland's going to continue to release cities. They're going to continue to manage the economies. And you're going to have the people that always want the bright, shiny new city. And I'll be happy to the day when everybody's not rushing to the new city to mint and throwing stuff under mint just to get liquid. I'll be happy when
people not rushing into a new city, just randomly minting with no plan or strategy, getting sad that they can't sell for 5x, quitting the game and selling all their stuff for under mint. You think that you're like, maybe they'll stop doing that?
I'm optimistic. Yeah. Optimistic. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Nice.
literally this podcast is just about to be sound effects. Like, you know, I'm just going to be like, you know what, this podcast needs some healing.
Uh-oh.
Yep, no.
All right.
Order in the court.
Oh, I legitimately did not even do that one. I legitimately didn't even do that.
Sure.
It just like auto played the next one. But come on, that was like, you know.
All right, chill there.
No, I can't. I'm mad. Oh, you know what? That's probably hecka loud too.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. I'll turn it down a little bit too. I don't know how loud it's coming through.
All right. Things are moving, not moving too fast.
No, I mean, I think to answer that as well, like, I think it'll always, I don't see the pattern changing. I don't think Upland's mad at the pattern either. Like, if you're selling for under mint, that's not because Upland hasn't done its job. That's because you didn't do your job. Like, let's be very clear on that.
Absolutely. And for the people that get mad, just take advantage of the opportunity. Look for the deals, snatch them up. I mean, I can buy properties under mint, you know, somewhere in the 80 to 90% under mint price, and they bought it even cheaper than that. So I'm buying a retread under mint.
Yeah. No, but like the thing is, like, I don't know. And that's why I was asking you, like, if you play that under mint game. I guess if you get under mint just because you're looking to hold for the, you know, the added value, because like if you buy under mint, you essentially get a higher percentage rate, right? Like theoretically, like it is kind of how it works out on paper at least. But like the reality is, as the rates start to go down, like you're kind of left with an asset. Like it's still going to take you years to get to like earn the money back to get even. Where I feel like, again, not financial advice, but to me, it makes more sense to go try and establish yourself in a neighborhood and then sell lower end properties, but in like a community at like 2x, and then make your money back that way. Like that's, I guess, for me, I've never played the floor game, and I rarely, like, I don't hunt for under mint necessarily either. But
if I had the time that I wanted for it, what I'd really do is post it for, you know, 20% of original mint price, and then just leave it on the market until it sells. So, you know,
120, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All I was 20%.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 120%. And I mean, that's fair. And if I really needed to flip something, I could probably do it at 105 or 110, but still it's a long game.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not, this game isn't, yeah, I don't know. I just, like, I don't understand. And you know what it is? And I'll try not to be too much of a rant here, but the problem that I've seen now is that in this community, not the Upland community, in the crypto communities, they expect something for nothing. Like, for the most part, people expect to get money because they are there, because they show up. Because in the early days of crypto, just showing up was all you needed to do. You just show up, buy the coin, buy the whatever, and make money. You don't have to do anything. Like, there's a whole conglomerate that's pushing the product to help increase the value. But like, I don't understand where people thought this value was coming from. Like, all of these games that let you stake NFTs and then give you currency, like, where do you think that's coming from? Like, I don't understand people expecting something for nothing. When I just go, anybody who's actually put in any like true effort, I don't know that I've seen anybody come in, put in effort to like make a legitimate community and actually build like a neighborhood or establish themselves. I think most of them are in the green by now. Like,
Definitely.
Like, and that's what people like. And then people want to complain, and they're like, "Oh, it's just the people who what? Go out and make something and create and build a community and bring people together, like, and help each other. Like, that's who's profiting." What a terrible world. It should be all of those people who do absolutely nothing that make tons of money. Of course. We were doing it wrong, guys.
Absolutely. And that only took 2 minutes for your rant, so that wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's all right. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Overall, unminted properties out there in the game, 422,985. We doing Diet Dr. Pepper tonight?
No. We are on
The Mystery
Mountain
Dews.
Dew Spark.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Zero sugar Spark. It is a blast. It's Mountain Dew with a blast of raspberry lemonade, but it's Spark, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's got a nice little pink hue to it as well.
There was a alcoholic drink called Spark, and nobody really knew what it was when it first came out. And it was a great Sunday afternoon, and we were just hanging out, barbecuing, and it tasted okay. And we drank a handful of those, and then all of a sudden it's like 4:00 Sunday night into Monday morning, and still haven't slept. We're like, what is going on? Yeah, it was like a Red Bull and vodka. So yeah, that sucked.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like a Four Loko.
Yeah. So Queens has 51,000, just over 51,000 properties available still. Detroit has 46. They've been on a tear lately. They've dropped 10,000 properties pretty quick.
Yeah.
Your Blue Mountain Dew, you like that too?
Oh yeah, I like Blue Mountain Dew. I don't know if I've ever seen like the zero sugar version of that, but back in the day, oh man, the Blue Mountain. Wait, oh no, I'm thinking of Blue Pepsi.
Yeah.
There used to be a Blue Pepsi back in the day. Anyway.
So Rio de Janeiro being the Genesis International City, how do you feel that it is slowly but surely selling? There's still 1,200 properties, and we've only been selling 100 or 200 each week.
Doesn't really. I mean, I think that's what they want, right? Like, they don't. It's good that it's not selling. It's like they want people who are joining in Brazil to be able to mint in their countries. So, like, they have to keep some open. Honestly, there's just okay. This is gonna sound whatever, not financial advice, yada yada yada. I don't like Rio at all, and it's completely not Rio's fault, and it's not Upland's fault either. It's just me being, and I'll call it like it is, it kind of an ignorant American. I don't understand the street names, and they're really hard. Like, you know how bad I am with names and spelling, and like So I'm sure that they are absolutely beautiful names, and when pronounced and know how to be read, they're awesome. But holy cow, I can't, like, people send me things and I'm like, where is the street number? Like, I don't understand what's happening right now.
I don't understand what's happening right now to this podcast.
I mean, you were asking about Rio. So
Yeah, I
now
know.
you're getting my unfiltered response about Rio, and
I am.
how anytime somebody gives me a burner from Rio, I'm like, this is the worst. Like, I do not want to have to go and search through the jungle to find this property. Just send me a Detroit burner, please.
I don't think Rio's technically in a jungle though.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the coast.
I mean, I know it's on the coast, but like, I'm pretty sure like it goes immediately into like, is like
Probably.
I would assume it's fairly like a tropical.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
What? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Interesting thing is Los
I
Angeles.
love it. For the record, I have nothing against Rio. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Lovely people.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the squirrels. Yeah. Well, whatever. We don't have anything else to fill the rest of these 30 minutes with.
Absolutely, we do. Still amazing. Los Angeles has about 200,000 properties left in a tier 1 city. So,
Yeah. Ooh, doggy.
all right.
Now we're getting to some fun.
MV
Yes,
motor
sir.
sales and TML's auto dealership. Dude, you keep racking up. Like, where's your inventory of cars that you've hustled?
So they're primarily in two spots. I have my daily drivers at my home address, which, yeah, I did not get any I did not get any firsthand sales today, but I did get quite a few secondary. And if you don't know, the hey, you have a Debbie Downer soundbite for me? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. You know what? I was searching for Womp Womp. You can't Google Womp Womp, by the way. That's not a thing.
Thanks, more cheese. You just
Womp
we were talking about his car dealership that he's
Womp
building before they're actually car dealerships, and then you
Womp
just
womp.
squirreled them.
Hold on.
You cued the squirrels, more cheese. I blame
Let's see.
you. Nah.
No? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a nice one. Sad trumpet? No, I don't like the sad trumpet. That's a good one.
All right. What kind of killer stuff was that?
I don't know. Extreme impulse. I don't know how that came up. Anyway, okay, so go ahead.
All right. So you could have registered yesterday. The car sale was today, Thursday, September 22nd. And yeah, it was the first sale of the MV Motor Series 2. Means 4 through 30. And they have 4 different colors that you could get in that, which is pretty awesome. They closed out the trucks for right now, and then the semis. How many semis do you got? Like 18?
I don't have, I think I officially, well, in my inventory, I have 4. I have 2 more that are essentially bought from today that just need to be delivered. And then I bought a Series 2 and another Series 4 today.
You get the Alpine White Series 2?
No, I want, if you have an Alpine White Series 2, hit me up. Because I would be interested in that. Because the cars, the last 2 cars I've had have been nearly identical to that. So
now,
you can find. So I put all of them at 8. I'm putting them all, I should say, at 825 Minnesota Street. So I have my. Well, I'm about to put another. Oh wait, I got to move. It's a little fiddly, but when you have so many cars to manage, that's terrible. Please don't send me.
I know you're excited because
I've spent thousands of dollars buying all of these. So
and I know you're happy that you can finally exchange the cars now. Before they were just holding, so that had to be nerve-wracking. You paid UPX to these other people for them, and there was no mechanism for you to get them yet, but now it's there. You can get the car. You can trade the cars between people.
Yeah, so I mean that was huge, because it was scary. I mean, I had and not just UPX but USD. Like I had significant
Capital.
Outstanding amounts, and like somebody was saying, oh well, they might not even let them exchange, blah blah blah. It's gonna have to be all through a showroom. I was like, oh my gosh, that would be a freaking nightmare. Luckily that is not currently the case, so I'm glad that I quickly went through and got all those moved. Also, the you can, what can you do now? Oh, you can trade decor. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I even sent you a trade offer.
Okay. I've been kind of busy.
What? Well, that's your fault. You shouldn't have so many damn kids.
I know.
No, your kids are amazing.
Now, that's the interesting thing is how far off is the MetaVentures for car dealerships? Are they going to start out like the Block Explorer shop and, you can just use the consignment there, or it can't be far off?
Yeah, you're right. I just don't know that the inventory is there to support it.
Yeah, we still need some more manufacturing.
Because I mean, think of how many Block Explorers.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's got over 40 mints in a series right now of a vehicle. So yeah, there should be some more time, but I would expect the car sales to pick up here. Having them more frequent. I did not like the 1-day notice because all of a sudden I got a text from either you or Dizzy and like, how you boys making out with the cars today? I was like, crap. Oh, it was you.
Yeah.
You sent it out and I was like, crap. I didn't even register because I didn't know.
Yeah, I should have. I feel bad. I should have sent you something yesterday. Because I don't even know. Somebody mentioned it, and I was just like, oh, because somebody was like, oh, because now I have people that are like, hey, do you want to pre-buy my spot if I get it? Right? Oh, dude, it's 01. What up, 01? What? He's
and usually
01 is a killer Unity dev. Boob just joined the team.
Nice. Welcome.
He's going to be doing some gangster stuff. Oh, you know what? Our boy Red Ninjas are here too. The Hyde Ninjas?
Yeah.
01's your guy. Building that Hyde Park Ninja experience. Nice. Oh, and it turns out you can't do the crossed arm X. That is a gang symbol, apparently. And so I just do this now. Experience. Ooh, like mini X?
Who said you can't do it? Because there's a lot of gang symbols that people do that they don't know that are gang symbols.
Yeah. Well, and you know what though? There's an emoji with the guy just going like that. So I was just like, it can't be that bad if they made
you can
emoji,
lower the
right?
X. You can lower the X. It doesn't have to be an upper X. You can make it a lower X.
A lowercase X?
No, just like down below.
You mean like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Rewards balancing KYC updates and minting cooldowns. They dropped this last Friday. I know a lot of people have already talked about
This
it.
was huge and seemingly out of nowhere, right?
Right. This just came
Like,
out of nowhere.
yeah, I mean, and I mean, I don't know. Huge, like, I just can't even like describe to you how interesting. I haven't had a chance to like see what the overall reaction is, but like, if it's anything less than just like, yeah, like, let's go. And I mean, I saw a lot of that, right? Like, I saw a lot of the hunters and stuff that were pretty excited, but I'm curious now. I wonder what are people complaining about now? Like, I'm just like, okay, well, what's the next thing? Because you just like crushed so many of the outstanding issues. The next thing would have been not transferring cars. Like, that was my biggest issue that I had. And now that we can do that, and I can transfer decor.
Yep.
So I don't even need a showroom. Like, I can just trade my decor now.
So I'll just get the people on the pre-order list, and they can send me some UPX, and I'll get them their ambles because my lot's
yeah,
filling
that's
up.
true, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll auction off. Maybe I'll auction off some.
Ooh. Maybe I'll give one away tonight.
I tell you what, I'll auction off one right now, just in the chat. Just bid whatever for mint number. What mint number? We're at 151. I'll do 5. I'll do mint 5. Mint 5 of the UPX World test tube. This might be one of the first decor items that goes to a non-creator, because like this, not many people know. Like, I don't, as far as I know, it wasn't announced that you can transfer. But
gotcha.
If you want mint number 5 of the test tube, put your UPX bid in chat now. Anyway, and then we'll just do it through the show.
All right. So
go.
A lot of KYC for Spark, UPX activities, Spark activities for the Director Block Explorers, because it was, people were creating second accounts just to flip Director Block Explorers.
That drove me nuts. I hated that so much.
Yeah. So KYC, I'm good with it. You have some crypto people that are not good with it, but that's fine. I like it because, I mean, it cuts down.
This ain't the dark web. Like, what are you doing? Like, you want money out? You want to participate? You don't get to be sketchy. Like, put your cards on the table. Let's go. Are you frozen? What's happening? Did he freeze, or am I having a stroke, or did I freeze? I have no idea what's happening right now. It'd be hilarious if he's not frozen. He's just being super, super still just to mess with me. Oh my gosh. I can't even. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, let's see. It's all right. I'm here. Don't worry. Yes. That's it. All right. Ooh, any sound effects requests? Riding solo. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Oh man. Ooh. I even got like car sound effects. I didn't even think of that. Dr. Nobi, what are you, like 3 fight noises? Where's layer 2? Layer 2 is internet It's too stupid. Just messaged me. That his is down. Road. There you go. Jeez. Clown slipping on a banana peel. That's oddly specific. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I like the. Let's get some fights. Some fight noise. Fight noise. Ba-da-da. Oh. Jeez. Malty getting locked out. All right. Oh, well, you know what? While he's gone, I do have something to talk about. If you live in Texas, so let's talk about what, oh my gosh, so much stuff. Hold on, geez. Okay, so I just got official word. So X1 the Gamer has informed me that Upland is going to be at the Texas State Fair Friday, September 30th through Sunday, October 2nd. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they are going to be from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now, I know some of them are from Vegas, so they might be used to it. But the ones that are from Northern California about to step into my world for 12 hours, oh my gosh, it is going to be sweaty. So I have a handful of tickets that I am now been given to this state fair courtesy of Upland. So if you are in Texas and you want to go to the state fair and go visit Upland, I have a couple tickets to give away. So hit me up, either post it, shoot me on DM. So, and it looks like, and I will be there. I will. Oh, they're doing. Wait, they're doing your state fair ended. Oh, your state fair ended on Labor Day in Minnesota. I'm in Oregon. Well, you can come to Texas. It will be September 30th to October 2nd, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. each day. So there won't be an official meetup, but they are encouraging players to stop by, say hi, and get a free legit. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm going to go get my free legit. They're going to be announcing a giveaway of tickets to the fair for anyone in Texas tomorrow and doing a watch party of the Dallas game on Sunday at the booth. Oh, that sounds fun. And so, yeah, I will be there. It looks like there's going to be a couple other players there, but I won't spoil who they are because if they haven't announced it, then I want to give them a chance to tell their audience first. And yeah. Okay. So if you are in Texas or going to be in Texas from October 2nd or September 30th to October 2nd, and you would like some tickets to the fair, let me know because I have a couple to give away.
All right. I'm back after my internet crapped to bed. There's a 4-week wait list to get the nice 1 gigabyte speed. So still on the wait list. Another week or two, and I should have no more problems with my internet.
Nice.
So, yeah. So you played some sound effects.
Yeah, that's gonna happen for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, our friends, our treasure hunting friends, they like the competitive treasure hunting tier cooldowns. So it doesn't limit them. If they collect a rare, they can still claim the exclusives and limiteds. That's something they've always been asking for. But now it's interesting that they're going to reduce the number of cities that have competitive tiers at the same time. So it'll be a rotating schedule, kind of like the recurring rush pilot program that they rolled out. It will be interesting to see how they implement that. And they even told you ahead of time that since they don't have any data, riot mode threshold will be active a lot easier. So getting early and hammer it out before they change the riot mode limits. So there's an opportunity to take advantage, and that's what you want to look for, is places where you can take advantage of the legal rules in the game, and this is going to be one of those opportunities.
Yeah.
And then they're doing a cost multiplier. So you had your free standard challenge, and then the next one was 100 UpX, and the next one's 100 UpX. But now they're going to provide a multiplier. So, your first one's 100, your next one's 2, your next one's 3. They haven't put out what their multiplier is going to be, but it will increase each time you spawn another standard treasure, and it will reset at midnight each night. And one of the ones I know a lot of people are excited about is the property minting cooldowns. You got people that are in favor of it, then you got people that are against it. Now it's just saying that after you mint a property, you have a 10-second cooldown. We'll see how that works on city releases, because you have people that can mint like 3 or 4 properties right on a road. This could be the multi-tabbing theory that's out there. This might be able to take care of that issue with a 10-second cooldown between each property mint. What are your thoughts on that?
I honestly, I'm okay with that during, especially like during a launch. I think it makes a lot of sense, but like I think outside of launch windows, like 24 hours, if it's not within 24 hours of a city being released, I don't necessarily like it. Just because I'm the type of person that goes into a city after it's done, finds a little corner and mints it out, and having to sit there and wait 10 seconds is a huge pain. Captcha's already a nightmare at that amount. Like, maybe if they do that and I don't have to do captcha anymore, like, then sure, I can just click, wait 10 seconds, click, wait 10 seconds. Like, but if I have to like click, do the captcha, then keep waiting, click, do the captcha, like, and then is my cooldown, like I have to do the captcha to then trigger the cooldown. Like, I don't know. I'll have to see how it actually works. But yeah.
That's where my initial thoughts were too, because now they have, right after the property minting cooldowns, they talked about property sniping prevention. So you have to implement captcha for properties initially listed on the secondary market. So the first 24 hours of the listing, any attempt to purchase it will require a completion of the captcha. So hopefully somebody realizes that gives them the opportunity that they listed it wrong, and they can pull it off before you have people snipe it. So we'll see how that plays out. And it only lasts for 24 hours, because after you listed it, 24 hours later, they'll take the captcha requirement away. So hopefully as they evaluate this, because I'm right along with you, you go into a city, you're like, hey, I have this amount of UpX. I kind of want to, buy up this little area or all the properties at this price. A 10-second cooldown would be very irritating, especially if they hit you a 10-second cooldown and the captcha, like you said. So hopefully they modify this pretty soon, or it would be very irritating, because I know you and me are not the only ones that do that strategy of come in, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after a city, or just, hey, I haven't been to this city a while, and you just start plucking up properties. So yeah, that would be a pain, but I think it would be awesome for city releases.
Yeah, I mean, do you think by I mean, they've already shown the way that they release the cities that it is not about um I don't want to say this. They don't want it to be about 5xing returns on properties alone. Like they really have tried to make sure that the markup has stayed, relatively in line. And now I see this as being another like I don't know, friendly nudge towards why are you buying up 100 of properties at a time in like a single area of like um which I get it, those of us that have been around for a while are like maybe it can be done. Yeah, if it's done for city releases. I don't know what that fire drill was. I didn't follow that.
We'll talk about that
Um
in a minute.
okay. And then anyone want some Brooklyn properties? No, I don't. I don't mess with Brooklyn.
And yes, I
If
do
you
have supported devices.
So yeah,
That's
so
a good question.
vanilla.
If you can't 5x, then why
Yeah.
do a vanilla release?
Well, no, I mean that's sure.
Okay,
If
it's a
you
question.
if you land, say, an ultra rare, maybe you can 5x it, I guess. But like the average, like random properties, and we're seeing it rebalance. Like there, if you're not adding value and being in an ultra rare collection or a rare collection is value. It's just being provided by Upland. Like they're giving you that added value. So yeah, you could technically luck into a whatever, you could luck into one of those. But like that's not the standard operating procedure that they want. So
Yeah. Dallas and Arlington coming soon. I already heard you talking about the Upland being at the fair, the Texas County Fair or the Texas State Fair.
yeah, sorry, my headphones died, so I'm trying not to give you reverb.
Okay. Now, once again, we're on a initial city offering. Here's the map of Dallas and Arlington. Uh, and the purple is what they're going to release next week. So there's a lot to both of these cities. Well, more to Dallas, but still, we're talking hundreds of thousands of properties for both of them. Overall, you're looking to add about 400,000 more properties overall once these cities are fully released. Big things is Dallas is going to be a 113 and Arlington's going to be a 224 city wise.
Now that did surprise me. I am surprised that it came in as a tier 3.
Me too.
It feels very low for Dallas, but
I thought Dallas was definitely going to be a tier 2 style city.
yeah, I mean, I guess like they're really reserving. I mean, I'm curious. Like they probably already have their tier 1s mapped out. Like if we're saying like LA, New York, like Manhattan, LA, London, Melbourne, Paris, Singapore, Hong Kong, Tokyo. Like, I mean, if you literally like, if you reserve it for the highest level, tier 3 still feels a little stingy. Like,
Yeah, because Dallas, population wise, Dallas is the 9th most populated city in the United States. About 1.3 million people live there, and it covers 339 square or almost 340 square miles. So
yeah, it doesn't have a lot of landmarks, I guess. Like, because what are the three things? Like populate, but like price wise, the prices here, like I don't know when like they pulled their numbers, but like the land and property values here, like in the last 12 months have been obscene because everybody from California is selling their properties and moving here because it is a lot cheaper here, but it's now right, it's risen quite a bit, but yeah. I don't know. I feel like it could have been a tier 2.
Yeah,
113. Well, I mean, it's 113. How is 113 tier 3? How is a 113 a tier 3? How is a 113 not a tier 2?
the 3 is your treasure hunting tier. But if you look at the way that Upland mapped it out with providing their city tiers, it falls under the it's got an airport. It's 13 to 19 collections, 27% FSA, 15 on the send, 75 on the high, default of 30. So they call it a 3. I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Like, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, you're
what
not a
tier
treasure
city
hunter.
it is.
Well,
Well, yeah. So I mean, the treasure hunt tier matters, but like, does it matter if it's a tier? Is that the only thing that the tier matters?
Well, with the so even in the tier 1 cities, it's 13, 20, and 27% for your FSA. Tier 1 treasure hunting tier 1, it gives you at least 25 collections in it. So, I mean, you're looking at your collections, you're looking at your send fees, and you're looking at your FSA allocation. And it's based off of property price, but I have a hard time believing that it's a lower end tier 3 treasure hunting city. I was just thinking it'd be a 112. That was just my thoughts.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
And then they're releasing Arlington because that's where the Cowboys play. So once again, they're rolling out more. So Dallas will be the hub. Arlington will be part of the Dallas hub. So you're getting another NFL city as they continue to expand on there.
That makes sense. I wondered why Arlington. I didn't realize that's where the.
Yeah, that's where the Cowboys play. So
hopefully, at least one more tier 1 before the end of the year. I mean,
if they continue with these initial city offers, I can see
ICOs?
that. Yeah, the ICOs.
The initial city offering.
Yeah. I can see them doing that and managing it as demand for each city, because we've talked about this on a couple of episodes. That's
kind of interesting.
What, the Pokemon thing? What the hell was that?
I don't know. It didn't come through my headset, so I don't know.
What was interesting?
Oh, what's interesting? Or did something come through my headset?
What's interesting?
Well, I like the idea of, like, you kind of said it, and it kind of makes a lot of sense. Is what if they just release a tiny bit of each city, and then as it sells out, they just continually release more of that city? So that way, like at any given time, there's like 20 or 30,000 properties available in any given city. And then there's still interesting things. So then the people that stay in those cities, each time there's a new release, they can go gobble new things up. So there's always something new to be done in that city. That actually makes a ton of sense. Like that actually could be a really smart way to do it. Because then you could literally launch like all of the rest of the NFL cities this year with just like the initial city offering, get all of your transport hubs established and your trade routes and like your infrastructure, and then just slowly as they sell out, like once you hit like 95% capacity, just auto trigger the expansion. Like once it hits like below a threshold, 24 hours, another wave is released.
Yeah, I mean, you had I think
like that a lot.
I think they learned their lesson from Los Angeles. They split Los Angeles up into 2 releases, but they still released about 650,000 properties onto the market, and you still have about 200,000 sitting out there. And they saw the success of Vegas with the initial city offer there, and they replicated that in Rio and Porto, and now they're doing it on their next city release here in Dallas. And you know, you called it very early on that this is probably going to be the new way of the city release. So I just piggybacked on to what you said in earlier episodes. You're muted.
Yeah, I would agree. I am very smart. So yes.
I didn't go all that way, but yeah.
But I mean, you could have.
I could have,
mad.
but I didn't. What is? We got to take that away from you.
You know what's funny is like I can't get it back to where it like gives me. It's not going back into my headset.
So anyway. You're just sitting there playing the sound effects to yourself through your headset, entertaining yourself through the episode.
No, I can't hear it anymore. I can't. Oh. So I don't even know what's being played. So now it's the opposite. Is now I actually have no idea what is being what's being played. So then it just like I have to go by like what the name of the tune is, and yeah, some of them are weird, but yeah.
All right. Are you excited though? No.
Yeah,
no,
I am.
No. You're excited for the Dallas release since you reside in that area.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. So while you were getting the squirrel back on its wheel, or on the hamster back on its wheel over there for your Cleveland internet, we talked about the fact that yeah, I'll be in person. I don't know if I'm going to be there all 3 days. But I will definitely be around. So if you are going to be in Dallas or would like tickets, let me know.
Doyle, are you going to Dallas? Are you going to Dallas, Doyle? You got to get down there and let TML take you out.
I won't. Well, I mean, I heard rumors that he would be.
Okay. And
since he's here, he can confirm or deny it. For the record, I didn't specify anybody else who was going to be there because, you know, that's your news to break. However, since you're here, there you go. There it is.
There it is.
All right. Dude, we are going to do it big in Texas, baby.
Yeah. All right. So the important dates and times that you need for the Dallas Arlington release. September 29th at 8 a.m. Pacific time is the launch. Terminal sales start on September 26th at 8 a.m. Terminal sales start on September 27th. And there are plans to expand the neighborhoods and properties in Arlington and Dallas. Doyle, thank you for letting us break that news here. That sounded very creepy. Like bad, dude. That was just bad.
The names of these are very graphic, so I actually have no idea what's playing, but I just look for your reaction and know.
It was, you could picture something graphic going on.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's the description. So
they had the minting cooldown stress test giveaway. Jesus. They are giving away 2 ultra rare fire station properties in Fresno. They're also giving out 50,000 UPX to another 10 lucky winners. And this is on top of the first stress test. So they're doing another one Friday. They're doing another one Friday morning. So 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. That was lame. So
Fire whooshes. It's a fire drill.
It wasn't that good of a fire whoosh. That's just what I'm saying. It was lame.
I can't hear anything.
I know you can't hear. But they're doing one at 8 and it ends at 8:20. And then they have one today. Locations will be across 5 cities.
That's true. Wait, my sound. Let me go back to my other sound effect. Hold on. I think if we pair, and again, I don't know what the sound effect, I can't hear the sound effect, but let me go and so look at Miles's face, right? And then does this match Miles's face?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay.
That too.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So this might be. Oh, he looks like he's screaming now.
Hey, anyways, you could be in Flushing, West Hills, Midtown, Paradise, and Raytown.
Oh,
I've lost control. So they did give out 2 ultra rares in New Orleans today for the stress test, and they gave 50,000 UPX to 10 players today, and they're going to do it again on Friday. So a lot of fun, exciting things going on in Upland. ThankMeLater's having fun with the sound effects. Drinking another dew.
That wasn't. Yeah, no, dude. I'm probably over my limit now. I can't drive.
Yeah. Now, Jesus. What do you have from UPX World for us this week?
Dude, I got so much from UPX World this week. So, if you didn't see, we did a little bit of the new demo. We saw the 1111 building, which is banging. Thank you, DMG and crew. So I got this amazing artist who's doing who did the Xlander models. So he does all the modeling. He's got a small team that does the modeling of the Xlander models and the buildings. We saw the 1111 building this week. The 1111 NFT gallery experience is coming to UPX World. Knock on wood, we can get that done for an 1111 launch. If you want to sign up, if you are an artist of any kind, please get, I think you need 12 original pieces of art. They do not, and actually should not be, existing NFTs. Go to 1111 spelled out, 1111nft.gallery. Dr. Nobi's going to probably post it in the chat somewhere.
I'll post it. Just get me the link and I'll post it in the description too to the video.
Okay, so we got that coming, which is going to be really fun. And we'll have more details on that as it comes out. The next thing is we saw on, and I just closed it down. Oh, but I wonder if I can open. Yeah. Okay, so actually, hold on. Now I have a, okay. Hold on. Okay, so we got a distress signal from, oh my gosh. Let me see here.
So while you're looking,
no, I got it. I got it here. I'm setting it up. Go ahead. Wait, do you want to say something? Go.
No, I was just gonna talking about the bounties that are out there for the video for my In the Doghouse series, and then which is 150,000 UpX, and then the 250,000 UpX for the video intro to the podcast. Send the panels to Thank Me Later and myself so we can look over it, so you don't spend all the time doing the video, and then we'll select the 5 panel that looks the best. Oh, you change your mind on that? Okay.
Wait, no, I don't remember saying. Was it 150 for the panels? I thought it was 50 for the panels.
150 for my doghouse for my Cavs tickets that I dug the hole in, and then 250,000 for the podcast intro outro video. And you told me I was making you look bad.
To make an intro for your the doghouse. All right, send me those, because the bounty board is down on UPX World. We're reworking it. So send those to me, and I'll make sure, because I'm putting it back up tomorrow with some fresh bounties. So if you don't know what we're talking about, on the UPX World Discord server, which is discord.gg/UPX World, we have community bounties and official bounties that run that you can earn UPX, like Too Stupid saying, I mean, that's a lot of UPX.
Well, I want quality, so I'm going to pay for it.
No, that's fair. No, and I would, and we have a good quality assurance team as well, so we'll make sure that you get some good stuff for sure on that. So I will say, so I think this should come through okay. Hopefully it's not too loud, but we did get a distress signal. So on our on the UPX World Discord as well, there's a role-playing forum, and there was a beacon that was discovered over the weekend, and we started going closer to it. We got this distress call, so I'm going to play the distress call now. It's less than a minute, and then we can talk about it.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, that did not do anything. What the frack? Why is this? Why are you doing that to me? Hold on. Wow. Fail. I have no idea why that is not playing. All right. Well, so there is this awesome distress beacon that I created. Dang it. Oh, it was just playing a second ago.
So where's your sound effects to be like, wah, 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 wah?
Yeah, well, then I'd have to go do a whole nother sound effects thing. Jeez, why is this being so lame?
That's right, a weekend beacon.
Let's see, remove. I'm going to add a new channel. I'm going to just add it. Let's see.
Leader of the New Tiny.
What is this? Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know what the heck's
you
going
got
on.
nothing.
Sorry, team.
So you had a cool distress beacon, and you're moving along.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever do the pyramid?
Yeah, so that's the 1111 building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it is actually pretty cool. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. So, QuickTime player. All right, let's see if this works.
This is Mari, leader of the New Age Nation of the planet Tide. If anyone gets this message, they'll slaughter most of our villagers. They won't stop till we are all destroyed. I found safe haven in a cave outside the village. As I was escaping, I found 2 others that were unconscious and being held captive. I had brought them with me, but they are in bad condition, and I'm not sure they will make it. We are on a planet in the Kepler system orbiting a sun approximately 187 parsecs from Earth. The planet has an orbital period of 29485 and an inclination 89 to 65. I have included the decryption code to unlock our coordinates once you are in range of the planet. Get here now.
Interesting.
So that is the distress beacon. So that is. Hopefully that came through okay.
It did.
So that is the signal that was found. What we don't know a lot of information. There is this Marie who is asking for help. We have directed the ship to go follow that beacon. So hopefully we will find out what's on the other side of that. And this is going to be in part how we introduce these kind of experiences into UPX World is through different events and things like this, because we do want to tie the storylines together to be able to be cohesive. So for instance, kind of a little bit of a spoiler, you could probably put some things together if you've watched enough of the content of the Hyde Park Ninjas, right? So this is the intro kind of scene for the Hyde Park Ninja experience. We didn't want there to just be this really cool, ninja village on UPX World that just was like, okay, well, why is that there? And so if you follow along, then this will give you the context on, well, how did they get there? So we're going to go, and I'm not going to give too many spoilers, but we will go and we will pick up potentially, who knows, could be a trap, could be an ambush, but ideally we will pick up some passengers and they will join the Xlander crew. And then, we'll see how their storyline progresses and how that ends up forming the foundation for the Hyde Park Ninja experience. So I'm really looking forward to it. Keith and Mike and the gang. Oh my gosh, what did I just forget? Blake, I want to say. I feel bad because there's one other person that, but they're really cool to work with. They are martial arts instructors in real life, so they bring an incredible amount of authenticity to this project from their martial arts background. So as they explore each various martial arts skill, so for instance, Muay Thai for Marie, it's going to be really cool. And we'll have ninja styled Xlanders, and the fighting and the combat style will be with those martial arts skills. There'll be storylines and some really cool interactions. And just like everything else, like the idea is that you'll be able to interact with that experience. That experience might interact with other experiences down the line. Again, I don't want to give any spoilers because there is actually a really cool, there are pieces of this storyline that will literally give it interesting things for at least 18 to 24 months of pretty regular content, which is really cool. I think that they have a good way to be able to do things periodically. And as we bring on more of these experiences, we can then rotate. So we'd like to have live events or things happening fairly regularly. So if we get a rotation of bigger things, really, squirrels, fine, bye. You want to put a clock up on me? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're trying to do? Trying to put a clock up on me? I will burn this down.
You'll burn it down.
I will just start playing the most random, obscene music you have ever heard.
Don't do it. I was just trying to get you to focus.
Oh, dude. Well, that's not going to help me focus. You can't put the word squirrel up and then be like, oh, that you should focus now.
Finish.
Yeah, that's it. I don't.
Really? It threw you all off.
Because I don't remember where I was. You know how people are like, most people have a train of thought, right? Like, here it is, train of thought going down the rails. I have, and I'll be completely fair, I stole this from the internet, but I have closer to a Roomba style of thinking, where I just go and then I like bump against a wall and then I just completely go a different direction until I go, and then I go boop and then to another direction. So most people, train of thought, I have a Roomba of thought that just like walks, bounces, hopefully doesn't like recognize the cliff and then doesn't fall off.
Oh, that's fair.
So.
That's fair. No, a lot of cool stuff going on there, and you guys continue to release stuff each and every week, which is, that builds upon the previous week. So very excited for what you guys have going on over there at UPX World. Definitely got to check that out. Definitely got to check out. The link will be in the video description, along with the 1111nft.gallery. All that will be there for you guys to check out. So it will. Yeah, even,
you're gonna
even Roombas get the whole carpet clean eventually.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you'll get the bounties up, but definitely if you are able to design videos, I do have some nice rewards out there in UpX for a couple of projects moving forward. You got anything else before we get out of here this week?
Man, I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Oh, Bones Balboa. If you haven't got your Bones Balboa, in all seriousness, I'm probably only going to sell 3 more apartments. I think they're all up for sale right now, just because I didn't want to have to they're all up for sale, the apartments. But I'm only going to sell probably 3, maybe 4 more. And then I'm taking all of the properties that I have for sale down. So that will be the last that I sell of those for now. So if you do want to get in prior to the Layer 2 gamification, which I'm looking at like a skeleton themed carnival, imagine. So that will be for Bones Balboa with the unique add-on that it will be a profit share among the Bones Balboa property holders based on the number of occupancy that you have. So there's lots of really cool spots for sale, but the Crown, which has apartments which are 8 occupancy, are technically the best value. Not financial advice, cannot guarantee.
Unless they're the yellow ones, because then the yellow ones, they're sick, but they're priced for being awesome. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, sure. If you want to buy one of the Crown Jewels, there are 3 Crown Jewels and 2 Flames in the Crown. So there's 3 yellow apartments, and then there's 2 red apartments. Sure. If you want to dole out millions for those, yeah, you can. But as soon as any of those sell, then I'm closing everything down, because I don't really want those to sell. They're just up for that purpose. And for reference, the UPX World dev piece will be in the right eye of Bones Balboa.
Uh-oh, you got Dizzy holding your llama now.
Oh, whatever. Dizzy's all talk.
What about
purchase value versus quantity? I don't know what that means. Oh, I've got one nose. Well, so if you have, so the nose ones are the small town houses. So that would be 1 occupancy. So that would be like 1 credit. But then if you had 3 of them, then you'd get 3. So it's cumulative. So I need to get the total number. Yeah. So it's cumulative on the profit share. So every property that you have, your total occupancy will count towards your profit share. And again, so this is proof of concept. I have no idea how profitable or unprofitable these will be. So please do your own research. These could be crazy valuable. I mean, or not. I mean, there's 153. Let's say that there's 300 shares. I'm just going to do some math here real quick. I'm going to say that there's let's say that there's 300 residents there. And then let's say that we charge like $100 a head. So, oh, you know what it would probably be is I'd probably just charge per head however many there are. So that way everybody gets 1 UPX per visitor. I think I'll do that. So if it's 300, then I'll charge 300 UPX per head. And then every visitor, everybody gets 1 UPX per thing. So then in theory, if I did that model and you bought an apartment, we would need 62,000 playthroughs to make your money back on that through just that profit share, though, which would be insane. So again, depending on the amount of games and things, I don't know. That seems like a high number, but like when you start thinking about, you know, if 10,000 people each play it every once in a while, like that could really add up quickly, especially if there's different games. And because that's just like the entry fee. That's not even saying if they play games. Ooh.
A lot of exciting things going on. So
I'm excited about it.
Definitely check that out. And if you know somebody that would be interested in the podcast, definitely share this with them. Share the video, share the podcast itself. Make sure if you got friends that do videos, definitely get them involved so they can make some awesome videos for the show for us. Definitely check out UPX World, 1111nfts.gallery. A lot of good stuff going on. Definitely check it out. Everybody be safe, have fun, and we'll see you somewhere out in the metaverse this week, next week. And once again, I'm always messed up. So,
jeez, oh Pete.
4 minute Red Planet Industry.
I don't even know how I got all the way back that way.
This is embarrassing.
It is.
The UPX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland Property Experts, baby, UPX. The name's Big Malls, a Mr. Buena Vista, a Mr. Race around the park and light your whip up, a Mr. Stake down some spark and watch it lift up. The hustle's gon' leave its mark from Mount Olympus, all across the land and coast to coast, where the New York Minute got us chillin' the most. T. Davis and B-Dag rounding out your co-host. The Block Father's name got La Cosa Nostra Ghost. Then over the dog patch where we assembled the crew, with my main man left house, home of the action news, and Emma E left every afternoon, talking NFTs, metaphors, and Upland too. Always doing it with style, rebuilding the world's inception. Traveling with miles, playing, earning, connecting, popping off like spark when we're treasure hunting. Red Planet, Odd Fellows, and we're still McDuckin'. The UPX Podcast with the